The presence of several temples dispersed over different Indonesian islands is one of the archipelago's cultural treasures and historical heritage. On the boundary of Yogyakarta and Central Java, the Prambanan Temple is one of the temples with a very huge and beautiful size and architecture. The Siwagrha inscription states that the actual name of the temple is Siwagrha. In the year 850 AD, King Balitung Maha Sambu of Wangsa Sanjaya constructed the Prambanan Temple. In reality, it's possible that Prambanan Temple's construction predates 850 AD. This estimate is based on information from the Siwagrha Inscription, which is housed in Jakarta's National Museum. It's also possible that the inscription was just started in 856 AD or 778 Saka. The sixth king of the Medang Kingdom, which is headquartered in Central Java, is the temple builder Rakai Pikatan, also known as Sri Maharaja Rakai Pikatan MPU Manuku. He is married to Pramodhawardhani, a queen from the Ancient Mataram Kingdom. The reign of his throne began in 840 AD and concluded in 856 AD. The son of Rakai Pikatan Balitung Maha Sambu, who succeeded his father as the seventh monarch of the Medang Kingdom, carried on the lengthy construction of the Prambanan Temple. The mystery of Prambanan Temple's relief. The stunning architecture and numerous reliefs that adorn the stone walls of Prambanan Temple are among its attractions. The walls of several Prambanan temples, particularly the Trimurti temples of Shiva, Vishnu, and Brahma, include these reliefs. Nande, Garuda, and Angsa temples or more Wahana temples include the temples at Abip, Kalir, Padak, and Perwara. The world is well aware of the magnificence of the Prambanan Temple architecture. This kind of building is part of the Vastu Shastra's architectural legacy in Hindu philosophy. The design of the temple mimics a mandala form, which represents a philosophy of defense or shielding. In reference to the mandala's design, the temple is conical to resemble a tower and is covered in tiny stupas that circle from bottom to top. The majority of the reliefs show daily life in the Medang Kingdom. Also known as Ancient Mataram, which ruled from the 8th to the 11th centuries. Ramayana and Krishnayana legends are also depicted in relief as semi-three-dimensional visual dioramas. The pictured objects include people, animals, diverse plants, and everyday items from that era. Human representations resemble characters and figures from numerous Ramayana and Krishnayana tales. However, some relief fans show scenes from unidentified tales in which the setting is unclear. The relief in this discovery is not abstract. Rather, it is extremely genuine and natural. Although some of the artifacts on show are mythical beings that are portrayed as hybrids of humans and animals, the majority of them are actual living things, whether they be people, animals, or plants. For instance, there are reliefs in numerous fanals that show animals in highly distinct shapes. Even so, many experts in flora and fauna can recognize the scientific classification of creatures down to the level of genus or family. A bird is one of the many animals that are shown on the temple walls. The experts can categorize the many species of animals that live in these fanals thanks to the natural visualization in the relief diorama of Prambanan Temple. The aves or bird group provides the most frequent illustrations of fauna classification. Birds can be classified if they are closely examined, including peacocks, kangaks, partridges, echoes, herons, cockatoos, sekakaks or halcyonidae. Why are these animals' descriptions so precise? Aside from the highly apparent and delicate physical shape of birds, the bird's entire behavior is also described. The birds in the relief diagram appear to have many personalities. Such as cute, tame, or some that resemble untamed forest birds. Each illustration serves as a description of the concept that the creator of the temple relief hopes to convey through the diorama. Like a peacock dancing and having a peacock make out with the movements of birds that appear to live and interact, birds pair up between a kalpataru tree. Birds are not just shown as a lifeless form. Rather, they appear to be alive and engaged in their environment. This indicates that visualization focuses on much more than just the fundamental shape of a bird, which consists of a body, a head, and legs. Birds are illustrated in such detail that, if we look closely, we can clearly see their personality and nature.
How were these sculptures or reliefs created? How do I make it seem so alive? Additionally, the andesite granite used to create the reliefs image is a very hard rock. What kind of technology was in use back then? Of course, none of this can be explained, and it remains a mystery to this day.